is Putriana. I'm a candidate of Mahasiswa Berprestasi from Telkom, Institut of Teknologi, Jakarta. In this speech, I'm going to talk about the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which is also known as SDGs. The United Nations 17 SDGs were adopted by 193 countries in September 2015 in New York. The scope of goals is ranging from economy, health, well-being, education, gender equality, environment to infrastructure development. The mission itself is to achieve these 17 goals by 2030. The main focus of my presentation will be about energy poverty. What is energy poverty? It is generally interpreted as the lack of access to clean renewable energy. Do you know that more than 1 billion people live without electricity? Most of them live in rural areas in Asia and sub-Saharan Africa. While electricity has become a daily necessity for most people around the world, it is something that they couldn't afford to have in their lives. Looking at the history of electricity, it was first invented in the 1800s, and it has revolutionized billions of people around the world in the way we live our lives since then. However, the other 1.2 billion people in other parts of the world still have no access to electricity. For them, life without electricity is a constant challenge. The UN has made a priority to provide affordable electricity and clean energy accessible to everyone by 2030 through a new clean energy such as solar power and wind turbines, which make it easier and more sustainable to supply and access electricity from sources which have already been developed. It is imperative that we continue to invest in renewable energy not just for ourselves but also for our Earth. Professor Alistair Sproul from the School of Photovoltaic and Renewable Energy Engineering and SW breaks down some of the key challenges behind the UN's SDGs. The goal of the SDGs Program Number 7 is aiming to ensure access to affordable, reliable, and modern energy for all. This is the pathway we must take it. We are in a transition to make electricity affordable as well as to produce clean energy for all. All of us can take part in helping the process and making our world to have more sustainable energy. So, what can I do to be a participant? You can start by doing simple things like saving both electricity and money by turning off electrical appliances at your house when they are not in use. You can also use other transportation methods like using bicycle or even walking for short distances, or start using public transportation to reduce carbon emissions. If possible, we could help by inventing tools and devices which is eco-friendly electricity, like what Sam Goldman and Nitos, the 30 years old residents from San Francisco, created a portable solar lamp which has helped more than 30 million people in 60 countries to have lighting at night. Their solar lamp gives 12 hours of light without using polluting and dangerous kerosene. Thus people can save money as well as reduce the risk of fire hazard. The SDGs Program Number 7 is dedicated to ensuring access for affordable, clean energy for everyone. Between the year of 1990 and 2010, the number of people with access to electricity has increased by 1.7 billion, and as the population rising, we still have a long way to go for everyone to have access to affordable clean energy. It is estimated that it will take around 43 billion of annual investment to reach universal energy access by 2030. We can become more energy efficient and invest in clean energy sources such as solar and wind. That way, we'll meet our electricity needs as well as protect our environment. In the end of this speech, I would like to express my hope and dream that in the years forward we can be the agent of change, where our main goal is to create sustainable solutions. We can start by asking ourselves, what is the first thing I do to be a part of solution? Make sure that everything we do is in line with the SDGs Program Number 7. Use your energy, use your power, be wise for both.